Do I have the right to be here?
Just as much of a right as I do to say that I disagree with that.
Okay, you have the right to disagree with me. Now go to hell and get out of my face. Happy Thanksgiving. And indeed, there's a lot to be thankful for, huh? The hearings in Pennsylvania seem to go well. The lawsuit filed in Georgia, looking good. So we shall see. We shall see. You guys still keep your fingers crossed and pray, because the decision that came down today with the Supreme Court 5-4, or was that yesterday, in favor of smacking Cuomo down on his restrictions on religious gatherings. It should have been 9-0. So we got to keep on praying that if anything goes to the Supreme Court, that with the election, that it goes in our favor, because that's too narrow even for something that should have been so clear-cut. I mean, it's the First Amendment right to freedom of speech. Come on, folks. But we do have something in our favor. It is a judgment, U.S. Supreme Court, United States versus Thorne Martin, Supreme Court 1878, that basically states this: if a single state perpetrates fraud and is caught, the whole election is null and void, and the candidate with the next nearest number of votes is declared the winner by default. So, if that comes up and it holds true and it's presented at the Supreme Court, Trump gets in, because I cannot, in my wildest imagination, even phantom a Biden administration, because then people like you will see in this video will be ruling over us, and God help us if that happens. And it starts out with a guy who works in the prisons in Florida, minimum security, and he talks about how, who's being letting out and prison closings, and then up walks this little social justice warrior who is triggered over my Hillary cutout. And I goofed up here because at one time I bring up, although I have the right to be out there, she goes, yeah, but I have a right to I said, well, I should have come up at that time. It says, well, what right in the Constitution is it that I am violating that upsets you? Of course, I didn't know she was a lawyer at that time, and but you always think of the best things to say after the fact, right? So, regardless, you know what to do. If you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. And if you can, you can contribute. You hit that donation button. BadassUncleSam.com. I really do like it when people go buy something, though. Even though direct contributions, I get more. And speaking of direct contributions, I'd like to give a shout out to two extraordinary patriots. Danny and Adam. Danny is a guy you will see from time to time in my videos. He comes by with his family. He's a great guy. He's a mechanic, and he did come by and he worked and patched up my bike so I can cripple my way out there, hopefully this weekend if the weather holds. And it's been 3 weeks. And so God bless having me the trip to come out and did a job to get my bike running. And Adam from Nevada, if you need plumbing and you're in the Sparks, Nevada area, that's Comstock Plumbing, and you want to go ahead and give this guy your business. He gave me a generous contribution, which is helping me to see my way through for this period and order the parts I'll need to go ahead and do some repairs and get myself up to speed. So God bless the two of these guys, and God bless you all for your prayers and your contributions and your help. I could not do what I'm doing without you, and I love doing it. I love sharing the people I meet out there with you. The majority of them are just extraordinary, salt of the earth, dyed in the wool, wonderful people, patriots to the core. I love you. And so here we go. Let's get into the video, and I'll catch you on the other side.
When let the criminals out so they won't catch the COVID.
So in Florida, they have released certain ones out. It depends on their cases, or if they had 6 months or less. But it was minor drug-related charges like that. They were being released out. The court systems themselves have not been running strongly right now, and they've also been reevaluating certain court cases. Instead of giving someone a year in prison just because they got caught with marijuana, they're not really going to push the prison sentence no more. So they've been kind of limited. Where I work at one of the work camps. I deal with the ones that are able to leave the prison. We just closed it down for a few months because they say it's due to the inmate shortage, which there's a small depth into it, but also it's due to the fact that we are extremely short-staffed. So right now I couldn't care less. I'm not there, and I don't want to be there. I don't even want to go back to work, but it's the case. So it does. So it's a mixture of all that put together. But yeah, they are being a little bit more leaning on the minor, that minor stuff. But they got to have minor cases. We had one that used to work with me when I was on squads. He was in for a vehicular manslaughter, DUI, drinking, but he was also very smart. He's in the military too. He went his course and he had a 5-year sentence for it. Well, he found out the car he was driving had a recall for the brake system, so the brakes were failing, so that saved him a little bit. Sent it to the courts. They released him last month.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And he had a 5-year sentence. They said his case. They have him on a DUI, but that's it. So that way he didn't have to go to prison anymore. So it just depends on their cases. Yeah. And then in Florida, they are allowing prisoners to vote, but the stipulation they don't comprehend is if they owe anything to anything of the states, they are not allowed to unless they pay
all that stuff.
Yeah, they have to pay all their dues to the state and their attorneys before they.
Bloomberg is on there. Is there a stuff? Do you hear about that?
I haven't heard much about going on out there, but yeah, they are trying. I know that. I've heard that bull crap too. Yeah.
Thank you.
So. But yeah, it's what it is, and there hasn't been any issues out there about it, but
You got to have one of these just for the best.
Thank you, sir. They can't use COVID after that.
No, after an election, COVID's going to go away. Florida, our governor, thank God, being a Republican governor, we're open. No mask are required. Pensacola City is still trying to mandate masks. Right. And I've already had my dues with a couple of them. I went to the Emerald Slab ice cream shop. One time I walked in, sir, mask required. I said, no. Who says you're required to wear a mask? Our mayor is. Well, the governor who's ahead of him said, I don't have to
brother. Do it. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. Good for any crime in the world.
You can't prove that you don't. Your little shitty little Pensacola mayors are freaking retarded idiot anyway. So that's why I like to
dictators.
We live out in Milton, which is technically 30 minutes away from Pensacola, out in the country. None of us are wearing no there,
It makes no sense.
Prison systems, they said we have to wear masks at the prison. Yeah, we don't wear no goddamn. So we don't wear no damn mask. This is about what
I can't believe that the whole world was fooled on this nonsense.
It is all
the whole world on this nonsense.
Well, they tried to say,
what would it cost for me to pay you to get that taken down? Because that is abysmal, that is sexist, that is fucked up. I don't want to give you any money though, but I would in the sake of getting that removed.
It would take you to mind your own business and leave me alone.
That's interesting because I feel like you're not minding anyone's business out here in public.
Do I have the right to be here?
Just as much of a right as I do to say that I disagree with that.
Okay, you have the right to disagree with me. Now go to hell and get out of my face.
That is so kind.
Why should I be kind to you? You're asking me to eliminate my free speech. I'm supposed to be kind to you?
And I feel like you're violating mine.
I don't give a shit about your feelings, lady. There's nothing in the Constitution about your damn feelings, and I don't give a damn about them.
I'm sure you've read the Constitution and truly understand it.
I know it more than you do.
I'm a fucking lawyer.
Oh, yeah. Not a very good one. Not a very good one. 50% of the lawyers graduated the lower half of that class, and you're one of them.
Some people actually took it after
Oh, Mom, look at you, you're looking on to sleep with. Oh, I'm so common. Oh, some social justice warrior that wants to stop my free speech just hurt my feelings. A lawyer that wants to stop free speech. And I'm supposed to give a shit about you? Get the hell out of here.
I love this crap already.
What, coward? You ain't walking fast enough.
Did you see what she did when she said I hurt my feelings? I said, darling, read that.
Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Gonna get a wet.
We don't. That's why we got to pick out of our institution because of that.
That was fun.
We'll be here till 5.
I love it.
Our puppy says hello.
Yay, a Trump puppy. I love it. All right. All right, that's it. Thanks for coming by. And, you know, if you like it, share. If you can, you contribute. There's several ways to do that. Hit the donation button on my website, badassunclesam.com. Go buy something, please. It's always a great way, those straight-up donations. I get more, but I really do appreciate when people buy things and spread the message, because that's what we want to spread the message, you know. Like with this shirt I have on here, you know, with the Con News Network, right? And now for more shit we made up to socially engineer you ignorant fuckers, which is what they do constantly out there. And that's why we see the people walking around with these stupid on. So do that. All right. Thanks for stopping by. And hey, if it doesn't rain this weekend, I'll see you on the streets. Bye.